no. Look at this. Hold on. And this is an extra large. This is an extra large. Look at that. Look at that together, guys. This is what I miss about doing lives. If you guys have attended one of my lives, I did this a lot, the lives, just putting outfits together. I love it. Look at that.
Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Good morning, my darlings, and happy Thanksgiving to you. I am up early, just cleaning and sorting through things. And one of the things I'm sorting through is items that I will be selling, or that I am selling on Posh. For those of you who are unfamiliar with my reselling life, I've been a reseller on Posh since 2015. I laid it down this year because I just had so much going on, and I was in the process of decluttering my life, decluttering the storage unit, decluttering the house, and I just did not have space for the kind of Poshmark store or boutique or whatever you want to call it that I had envisioned. That being said, when I went to London, I was so inspired by all of the vintage that I had seen in and out of stores, just looking at all the beautiful pieces. And I was like, wait a minute, like I find those pieces in South Florida. Like, I want to sell some vintage. And so my Poshmark store is not necessarily just vintage. It's really items in the store that can't fit me, that I love, that I'm like, you know what, I'm going to pass it on to somebody. So that being said, in the midst of cleaning up, there are actually some items, because you guys know I can't do it. Well, let me not say that. I could do a thrift haul every time that I thrift. But that's just not where my brain is. Sometimes I'm in a thrift store for like 3 minutes, right? So do you guys want to see a 3-minute video? If you do, let me know in the comment section. But there are pieces that I pick up just in those short little spurts. If I'm in an area and I see a Goodwill, or I see an American Thrift, or I see a red, white, and blue, and I dip in and I get 1 or 2 pieces, to me, that's not a full-on thrifting video, right? So we're going to go through some newer pieces. You know, I'm just going to start from, because I'm literally organizing the rack by leathers and so on and so forth. So if you've seen some of these pieces before, please forgive me, but I'm in the process of organizing. So there's a little bit of old and a little bit of new. I think there's about 7 or 8 new pieces. And of course, what I love to do, or what I do is put it in the community whenever I find new pieces. So let's get into the quote unquote haul, okay? So one of the things that whenever I'm in the stores, I have a vintage bag here. I do have a bunch of vintage bags, and I actually think I'm going to be releasing some of my vintage bags. We're going to do a storage unit video this weekend, I think. You guys know that in December I go through and I declutter everything, so there's going to be a storage unit video. One of the things that I'm always on the lookout for when I do go thrifting is faux leather and leather pants. Leather, of course, is always going to be premium, right? Because it's going to last longer. But there are some styles that if you find it in faux leather and you treat it well, it's going to last you. Most of my moto jackets, because unless it's a men's moto jacket, most of my moto jackets are from Fashion Nova or Boohoo, and I've had them for years, right? You just have to keep them in a cool, dry climate. That's the key. So that being said, the first pair of pants that I found, this is a 9 West jogger. This is in an extra large. And I'm really looking for caramels and tans, like that's my jam. And so if I find black, I'm like, and a lot of times the black are not the best quality. They're like a Shein or a Chinese fast fashion brand, not a Fashion Nova or a Pretty Little Thing, which is what I like. I love a good faux leather Fashion Nova pant. But this is 9 West. And it is caramel. It has the pleating in the front, and I think that's what drew it to me. But again, because I've been reselling for such a time, and I've been doing live sales. I started doing live sales last year and loved it, but again, it was because I just did not have the space or the bandwidth to do live sales. But December is going to be live sale season, so stay tuned. Anyway, I know that the girlies love a good faux leather, and so this is an extra large. And also, when I'm shopping, I am cognizant of the fact that for me, what sells in my closet is a size 12 to 22. 14, 16s, I'm always on the hunt for you guys. If you know, you know, if you've been a part of my lives. This is a frame lambskin. jogger. This is in a size large, and it is frame. And so this was one of the pieces, I don't know if I showed you guys, because I feel like this was the one piece that I got in the thrift store in Miami. But this is a pair of frame lambskin, not leather, but lambskin pair of joggers, and it has the little kick pleat here. And again, it's lambskin. It feels divine, absolutely divine. It does have a little zhuzh right there. One thing I want to note with Poshmark, because some of you may be unfamiliar, you can always make an offer. I believe that on that, literally on the actual listing, if you go into the listing, you can make an offer. Please make an offer. If you see an item there, don't feel shame, okay? I'm always making offers. And if I don't accept the offer, I'll probably counter offer, but always send an offer if there's a piece that you love. Because it's kind of like, you know, when you go to a flea market and the price is the price, but you always want to make an offer. Even if they don't take it, always make an offer. So definitely if you see something that you love, make an offer. I tried this on. This is one of those pieces that I was just like, this is going to fit my tatas, but this is just a chocolate brown vintage leather. Look at the buttons. Look at the buttons, my darling. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. This is what I was seeing all over London, actually all over Europe. Whenever I'm in Europe, I love finding the leather. Now this in London would be a good $250, and that's another thing. I was just like, why is this $200, $300, especially when you go to not Paddington, not Piccadilly, Notting Hill, and you're going to the markets and you're like, wow, I might do a pop-up in London, guys. I'm taking some of this stuff to London when I go. This is a size 44. This is furl. I love this. This is men's. A lot of what I find with vintage coats, vintage leather, is going to be men's. Most of my coats, we're going to go into my storage unit, and I'm going to do a coat video. But most of my coats are men's. I need to put this through here. I didn't even think about that. Look at that. I'm sorry if I'm like salivating, but when I find these pieces, because again, brands are selling, and let me tell you something, there is no shade to an H&M, to a Mango, to any of these stores, because I shop them. But sometimes you're just like, vintage is better. So this is a new one. I got this week. This is a small or an extra small, but again, the quality, the leather, and all of my Poshmark listings have all of the color, all of the interior pictures, so on and so forth. So let's see if I can show you how this ties in the front. All right, so that's what these are. They tie in the front. Look at the buttons and the detail. I love a good vintage leather. So pretty. And that's why you guys know, if I find a vintage leather in my size. Another one. So this is silhouettes. This is a size 2X, 100% leather. I did show you guys this one because I got, did I? Yes, I showed you guys this one, right? Because I got a plus size leather coat in this color, in blue, and also a cream, which I rarely find, guys. I rarely find a women's leather coat in plus. It's so difficult to find. I shouldn't say difficult. It's a challenge to find plus vintage because we were just built different back then. And so this is probably 90s. I would say 90s or 2000s. I'm not gonna say it's like a 70s coat, but yeah, I'm thinking it's probably 2010-ish. I shouldn't say vintage, not vintage. But it's definitely leather. Definitely leather. So this one you've seen. I'm gonna put the ones that you've seen together. So yes, I showed you this one last week. So we have it in the tan via Accenti. So yes, these are not vintage, I misspoke, but they are leather. Oh, the color. And I tried it, listen. Listen, my darlings. I try my hardest not to wear this stuff, but the longer that it stays in here, I'm like, oh, I can do an outfit post or two. Why not? Why not? Let's see. And then we have the blue. Again, you saw this one. This is Romans. This is a Romans size 20, 100% leather. And again, I rarely find leather, and I rarely find vintage leather. This is not vintage, but I rarely find leather. There's a lot of plus faux leather in the thrift stores. If you're thrifted, and you've seen all types of brands. It's not just the Boohoo's of the world and the Fashion Novas. There's a bunch. This one, I really love. This one you guys saw Danita try it on. This is a suede. Look at the detail on that. You guys have seen this one, no? This is so pretty. I'm fighting the urge to like do an outfit. To do an OOTD, or not OOTD, but like an outfit inspiration with this. Because you just don't find this in the stores. Oh, that's what I was saying. With the H&Ms of the world, and the Mangos of the world, and the Banana Republics of the world, trust me, I shop them. But a lot of these brands are selling faux leather at the price of leather. And it's just like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Now, it is a good quality faux leather, but it's still faux leather, right? And I always say veer toward, if you can find leather at a good price, I'm a thrifter, guys. I'm a thrifter. So again, when we go to my storage unit, I'll show you my coat collection, and most of them are thrifted. Most of them are thrifted, and most of them are vintage. This one I love. You guys know I love a good bomber. I love a good moto. And it could be that mix of like feminine, masculine, hard and soft. But I love this. This is men's, and this is a size. Oh, I don't know the size. Oh, it says large. It's a large. But what I love about it are the worn pieces, right? I love the rubbed out. This is stuff. You not remember. If you guys saw the Instagram footage of the Coach bags, the really popular Coach bag. And on the Instagram, they were showing how they roughed it up for the runway show so that it looks worn, right? What they're doing, this already has, just from the life that it has lived previously. So I love the worn look. So this is men's, but I believe I listed it as women's, but put in the description that it is men's. So I love this. Love this. I believe you guys saw this. This has been here. I'm not sure. I want to say that I got it earlier in the year, but I just listed it. So much going on, guys. This is a size 18 with the velvet collar. And what is this? This is wool. Yes, this is 70% wool. So wool blend Sag Harbor, does not have a button. It's missing a button. But this with a pair of slacks or a pair of jeans, the detail on this. Again, there's just some details that like are just better vintage, right? So this one is new. I picked this up this week. This is a Dialogue 3X, and it's like a pearlized cream. I don't know if it's gonna come off on camera, but this is a pearlized cream, clean interior. And that's the thing too, I'm very cognizant, because I'm and my husband's always talking about like the smell of the thrift stores, and like just the way he feels about thrift is how I feel like a lot of people feel about thrift. So I'm very careful to, like, when I'm picking up an item, open it up. I want to see the lining. I want to see the underarm. The underarm never lies. The underarm never lies. So I'm always taking pictures and putting it on Posh. The interior pictures. Excuse me, the interior pictures, so that you guys can see the wear and tear. And this one is practically brand new, like unworn. And I did try it on. I'm not going to keep it, but I did try it on, and it was quite fabulous. So this is a velvet Diane Gilman. I was going to say your name. Thank you to one of my, listen, the workshop on Saturday was so good for the soul. And I hope that I get to encounter more of you at this month's workshop, or next month's workshop. It's going to be December 14th. I was going to do a shop with me, but my therapist is just like, pump the brakes. You cannot do everything at one time. So I'm not going to do a shop with me. That's going to be January. That'll be something else. But I'm going to do another shopping luxury workshop on the 14th of December. And the one that we just had, the women that were a part of that, it was so good. It just felt like we were having a chat, like a fashion chat. And I know as the instructor, as the person who was leading the discussion, it was just so good. It was so good. And the women were so receptive, and I'm not going to call you guys out by name because I don't know if you guys want, but I say that to say, after the discussion, one of the ladies sent me a video by Diane Gilman, and it didn't dawn on me that Diane Gilman that she sent me was actually Diane Gilman. Was it QVC or HSN? Like, it didn't dawn on me. And I was like, wait a minute, you're Diane Gilman. So it came full circle when I found this. And it's like, oh my gosh, I found some Diane Gilman, which I typically do. But yeah, so this is a Diane Gilman velvet jacket, and it doesn't say the size. The size was cut out, but I'm gonna say this is a large or extra large. That's what I'm gonna say. And I put all the measurements in Posh, so you can see everything from the measurements, the interior, the exterior. That's all there. Now this piece here, darlings. Whew. I thought this was for real gonna fit me. Not. This is the limited. How long has the limited been out of business? This was $89. $89 retail, and I was going to steam it, and I may steam it and take the pictures over again. But this is a limited. Can you see this? Faux leather, cream faux leather. This is an extra large, drape front. This is stunning. I think that's why I didn't steam it, because I feel like in the packaging process, it was going to get crinkled again, but I think I'm going to steam it. I think that's what I'll do after this video. But yeah, I love this. Faux leather, like this. Oh, look at that. Oh no. No. Look at this, hold on. And this is an extra large. This is an extra large. Look at that. Look at that together, guys. This is what I miss about doing lives. If you guys have attended one of my lives, I did this a lot, the lives, just putting outfits together. I love it. Look at that. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that together. I hope it's coming off on camera the way that it's coming off. Ooh. Let me put that over here. I love that together. Love that together. So this piece, I don't think I showed you it because this was like one piece that I found, and I was just like, I love it. This is a vintage furs by Precioso something. Look at this, guys. Hold on. Look how stunning this is. Tulip sleeve. Look at this. This is why you buy vintage, darling. And so something like this, absolutely. This would be one of those $200 pieces that you see in Camden Road. Just chilling out. Look at that. Look at that. I think the next time I go to London, I may do like boxes, because Camden Road, they did have some expensive pieces, but they also had like $10 pieces. The only thing is, I would need to figure out the weight, because they're leather. I have to think about it, because if I buy vintage over there and bring it over, because trust me, because even at the kilo sale that I went to, this was what, two years ago, but even at the kilo sale, I wanted to bring stuff back, but I was limited. Like, I was just like, I was putting stuff back and it's just like, I can't, what I want to shop for, I want to shop. But Virgin Atlantic will not let me be great. This is a Lane Bryant, size 22, the Bryant blazer. This is so pretty. And look at the back. Let me show you. It actually zips in the back. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So again, this was one of the pieces that I tried on, and I was like, Dion, you don't need, take a seat. take several seats. And this is like new condition. Take a seat. But for the with a red pant. With a red pant. This one is old. This one is one that carried over because I couldn't let it go. I was just like, I feel like there's a Chica Linda out there that can do a full-on animal print jumpsuit. Yeah, so I kept this. This is from last year? Earlier this year, I should say. But yeah, it's just an animal print jumpsuit. I feel like with like a nice black blazer. This is one of those pieces that if I could fit it, y'all would not be seeing. This, I don't know if I can't remember if I showed you guys this one. Made in Poland. Let me see if I can tie it. There we go. It has like the contrasting belt. There's the contrast right here, the piping in the back. Yeah, I don't think I showed you guys this. I think this is one of those pieces that I saw it in the store and it's like, I need that. I need that in my closet. Or you guys need that. Sometimes, not sometimes, most of the times, the reason why I have a Poshmark store, and I said this in the intro, the reason why, I've been selling on eBay since 2001. I closed out eBay because I couldn't do both. Although I should. I think I'm going to do Etsy. I'm not quite sure. In 2025, not now. But one of the things is I'm really just buying stuff that I can't fit. Like I see it and I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. And I'm like, I'm gonna pass this on to my guys and gals. So this is one of those pieces, like the high neck with the piping and then the contrast. It's elegant. And this is the thing. You can wear this as a dress, right? You can wear this as a dress. This can definitely be a coat, but I feel like with the details, like this could definitely be a dress. So this is, can't tell the size, but it's all on, all of these have been listed. So the size would definitely be up on Posh. But look at this. Look at the interior. Look at that. This could definitely be a dress. At least that's in my brain. I was like, oh yeah, that could be a dress. So these two, I thrifted. These are both extra larges. So I thrifted this like a month ago. This is INC. I thrifted it in black. And then this past week, I found this one in brown, new with tags. New with tags, INC. So they're both in my closet. So if you like this style, then you may want to do a bundle. And that's another thing too. With Posh, definitely make an offer. Like if it's in you, make an offer. But you can actually bundle pieces, right? So if you like this, you'll be like, oh, I need it in brown too. So this would be a cute little bundle. But I thought that rarely ever happens. Not once in a lifetime, but it rarely ever happens where you find a piece and then you find her sister in another color. So those are both extra larges. And what I love, can't do both. What I love is the fact that it has hidden buttons. You see that? So it's a zip front, it zips down, but it's a hidden zipper. And then the buttons that make the ruffle are kind of hidden. See that? It's so cool. And then see the back. So yeah, those are really cool that they had both. Not they had both, that I found both. Size 16 suede. Size 16 suede jacket by Savannah. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Whenever I find 14s, 16s, 18s, extra larges, I get so happy because I know that those are the sizes that you guys want and you're not able to source them for yourself in your local thrift store. And so I grab them like, so this is, I think I showed you this. This is a size medium, unlined. Yeah, just very preppy and cute. It's a size medium. Yeah, I like this. Some of these things, I like it. I can't explain why I like it, but I like it and I feel like I can do something with it. Let me put this here. I'm trying to organize by color, right? At least I was. Another beautiful vintage. I feel like this was handmade. So pretty. And I love the white piping. The white, if it was just like blue piping, no. But the white, whew, not piping, stitching. Stitching. Now this is actually mine. But I was like, do I want to release it? I feel like I find sweaters all the time. And this is Bibi, B-I-B-I, size large. So Bibi. You guys let me know. If this is something that you're interested in, I could probably release it because I find sweaters all the time. What I loved about it was that it was kind of not mixed. Yeah, it was kind of mixed print. How it has a smaller check with the bigger check, right? Yeah, it's cute. Oh, it's all navy. This is so good. This is a size large. Again, with red pants. Whew. Now it is lined, as you can see. So this is for a cooler climate. And then let's see, we just have like 3 or 4 left. The rest, oh, I need to take pictures of this. So this is 97% wool. This is actually from my closet, but I'm like, I have not worn it, so it's going. Stuff on this side is me trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with it. This is here, you guys saw this. The snake. This with a boot, this with this color boot. Whew. Lord. And this is size 14, so I'm gonna say it's a vintage 14. So I'm gonna say it's like a 10, 12. Check out the measurements, because if you're a smaller 14, it depends on where you carry your weight, right? If you're busty like me, or if you're a little bit more hippie, just depends on how you carry your weight. Or you could be a slender 14, right? So what is this? This is 60% linen, 40% cotton. It doesn't say, oh, it says dry clean only. Leather and snakeskin. Oh, so this is snakeskin snake. This is for real snakeskin. Okay. I need to change the price on this. Wow. Well, I kind of thought that it was, but you don't want to say it is. Look at that. You don't want to say it is, and then it's not. Oh. Oh. Okay. And then this one I was going to keep, but I was like, I have so many leather jackets. Oh, I feel like you guys are gonna judge me when you see my storage unit. But there's no judgment, because you guys are fashion girls like me. Fashion girls and guys, I should say, sorry. This is pretty. So yeah, so this was one, I think I modeled this in the video. And then last but not least, as far as outerwear, we have this cape. This is Joan Rivers. It's a size small, and it's the green and the pink and the navy. It's just, again, this is one of those pieces that it could be in my closet if I forced it. So yeah, this is pretty. I love that it kind of ties around the front. It's really pretty. All right, my darlings. So yeah, we need to go to my storage unit, because I'm actually downsizing. And so in the midst of cleaning, I want to show you guys my collection. That's the goal. So that'll be the next video, or one of the next videos. But thank you guys so much. Again, all of these pieces are on Posh. And again, make an offer, create a bundle, do all that. And yeah, I'm very proud. I'm very proud of this. I'm very proud that I was able to put this together and have it be size inclusive. That was one of the things when I went to London. A lot of what I found, and yeah, you've seen the video, I'll leave a link to the video, whether it was Camden Road or Brick Lane, Shoreditch, a lot of what I saw were smaller sizes. There was not a lot of plus, and I love that. And of course, these are not vintage per se, but I'm so excited that I was able to find larger size leather, and I was also able to find men's that can be worn unisex, right? As is the case with some of these pieces that I showed you in the beginning of the video. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate the love. A link to my Poshmark closet will definitely be in the description box. And you can also follow me on Instagram at Dion Dean's Closet. A lot of times when I list stuff on Posh, I'll put them also in the stories at Dion Dean's Closet on Instagram. So those are the two places where you can find all of the goodies. And then of course in the community. All right, my darlings, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Protect your peace. Uphold those boundaries. Do not let anybody steal your joy today. And remember, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to go anywhere. Okay? You don't. Not at your big age. You're not at our big age. We are not going to be guilted into doing anything. Okay? I was like that before, and you know, with losing both of my parents, it's worse now. My family just can't talk to me about nothing. My extended family, I should say. But in all honesty, like, be good to yourself today. All right, my darlings, have a wonderful day, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.
Go, go.